Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of Wolfpack Baseball here at Play Ball. Last we left off, unfortunately, I don't think episode 20 ever made it to YouTube. I had it set up to record and go directly there, but it has not shown up. And it's been 24 hours, so I'm assuming something went wrong with it. It probably got corrupted or something. But I'll give you a quick breakdown on what happened last time out for us. We managed to extend our winning streak to 9-0. We defeated the Buckaroos in an 8-2 contest. Watkins went 8 solid innings, only gave up the 2 earned runs. Roger Bale barely got through 5 innings, gave up I think like 6 of the runs. And well, basically our offense just had a nice little day for itself. Now we got the Burglars here. They've got their ace pitcher on the mound, Hanny Colombo, so he's going to be a pretty difficult customer to deal with today. Not to mention, we only got our number 2 pitcher, Lewandowski, but the offense is hitting really well, so I think they'll back him up. Well, let's have a look. Well, Dickey's now finally starting to hit, but he's got to come out because he's tired, so Tan's in. And we're going to let Kaufman go back to left, but we're going to take Smokey out. He's not hitting the ball very well. Let's see if I can get my first hit of the season still. So Roberts will bat first. They go bat second. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that looks good. Alright, we're ready. Let's roll. Yeah, because I still don't have a hit, so I kind of want to get myself a hit before I put myself on the bench permanently. Alright, folks, without further ado, here we go. We're going to Emerald Diamond Stadium. We are on the road again, so we are going to need to buckle down and jump out early. Otherwise, if Colombo gets in a groove, it's going to be a long, long afternoon for us. Their offense, however, it's got a little bit of people who aren't hitting well, a couple people that are, so it's a nice little combination there. Let's do it. Ghost Roberts leading off here in the top of the first inning for the Wolfpack as we face Hanny Colombo. First pitch is outside for ball 1. High ball 2, 2-0. Outside ball 3, that's a 3-0 count here. Caught the zone, 3-1. Got the zone again, full count. Oh, that's a strikeout, okay. You remember when I said not let him in and get in the groove? I think I just botched it. Anyway, here's a Gabriela Xavier Vega. Xavier rips one hard on the ground, but just foul, 0-1. Inside ball 1. Oh, that caught the zone. Nice pitch, 1-2. Softly dribbled up the first base line. But Racketeer there picks it up, taps the bag, and that's the second out. Bring up Eddie McGee. Eddie rips that to right past the diving second baseman into the right field, and that'll be a base hit. That's the first hit of the game for the Wolfpack. Now batting Mitchell Fragman, team leader in RBIs, home run, and I think average too. I'm not 100% sure. Pitches in on the corner, 1-0. 0-1. Logged up the middle, right to Kicky, who was covering the bag. That's the third out. Frag would have had a base hit otherwise. Anyway, nothing doing for the Wolfpack, just a base hit for him as the top of the Burglars lineup do here in the bottom of the half against Clay Lewandowski. Here is Del Morale. He'll get it started. He's a right fielder today. Fouls first pitch back, 0-1. Cutter popped up in front of the mound. Lewandowski calling for it. He'll make the catch for the first out. Here is Laura Hogwash, catcher today, not hitting very well. First pitch dribbled to second. Vega there, fires to first, 2 outs. I'll bring up Yves Bracketeer. Yves rips the first pitch foul, 1-1, he's a little late. Rips the second pitch foul, 0-2. Screwball, rip foul, 0-2. Looks at the curveball low, 1-1, 1-2. Heater ripped hard on the ground to second. Vega over to the right, picks it up, fires to first, 2 out. That's third out. Nothing doing for the Burglars in the top half. They're set down 1-2-3. Going to the top of the second we are. It's Jensen, Prakniak, and Kaufman due up. Here is Big Country to lead it off here against Colombo. Looks at one low, 1-0. Chases one high, skies it in the right field. Going out to second baseman Millet. She's calling for it. Yep. Thought there was going to be a collision up there, but they straighten themselves out. Now Prakniak up. No hits for him this far in the season. Skies first pitch foul territory down the right field line. Is it going to get out of play? No, it won't. It's caught by Rowell for the second out. Now here's Sarah Dozer Kaufman. Ripped hard on the ground to shortstop. Can't kicky there. Fires to first. 3 outs. Nothing doing for the Wolfpack in the second. Bottom half coming up for 5 and 6. Shortstop Cantor Kicky to lead off here. Ripped foul. 0-1. 9 foul. 0-2. Two-seamer dribbled softly. Foul. Cutter, line foul, still 0-2. Swung through the screwball, strike 3, and he's down on strikes. Lewandowski's first K of the game. And here's Bentley Butts playing center field today. Butts rips one deep left center field. Going back is Kaufman, going way back. At the track, at the wall, looking up, it's gone. Home run, Bentley Butts. His second of the season, and it's now 1-0 Burglars. Got to bring up Twist Yagid, playing third base today. Curveball hits hard on the ground to second. Vega there, though. Fires to first. 2 outs. Now we'll bring up Shark Dixon, the left fielder. Dixon swings through the pitch, 0-1. Rips the second pitch into right center field. Prakniak going over to the track, at the wall, looking up. It's off the bottom of the wall. Prakniak cuts it off, and that'll hold Dixon to a double. Now bring up Carmel Millet, looking to drive in the run on a nice 2-out hit. Curveball lined into right field. Ghost going over. He dives, and he makes that diving catch right on the line there for the 3rd out to rob the Burglars of their 2nd run. But they do manage to scratch one across on a solo shot from Bentley Butts. Top of the 3rd coming up, it's Tan, Lewandowski, and Roberts. Here is Eric Tan, batting 200 on the season. Not having himself a great year on any stretch. Looks at a pitch, 0-1. Ball inside, 1-1. Skies the 3rd pitch into right field. Calling for it's Rowell. And he'll make the catch for the 1st out of the inning. Now Lewandowski up. Looks at a pitch in the zone, 0-1. Soft ground to the 2nd. Millet there. Picks it up, fires his first. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Eric Roberts back to top of the order. He struck out his first time up. Hard ground to the 2nd, right at Millet though. Picks it up, fires to first. 3 up, 3 down inning. Colombo getting in the groove now. 1-0 to score to the bottom half of the 3rd with 9-1-2 due up for the Burglars. Here is Hanny Colombo. His first pitch popped in the shallow right. Vega out a few steps, calling for it. Makes the catch for the 1st out. And Delmar Rowell. Rowell hits one on the ground to 2nd. Vega there, fires to first. 2 outs. Got to bring up Laura Hogwash, catcher. Fouls first pitch off 0-1. Fouls first pitch off 0-2. Curveball inside, 1-2. Cutter swung through it, strike 3, and she's down on strikes for the final out. Lewandowski is a clean 3rd, but it's still 1-0 Burglars to the 4th. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Wolfpack. Here is Gabriela Xavier Vega looking for a hit. Hard grounder up the middle, high hopper. Kicky cuts it off before it gets through and fires to first for the 1st out. Now to bring up Eddie McGee. The only one with a hit so far in the Wolfpack lineup. Pitch outside, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. Check the swing, it was low, 3-0. Ball 4, forced pitch walk to McGee. Now to bring up Eddie, they'll bring up Fragman. Eddie takes off, Pitches, catches his own, throw down. I don't know why he's going back. I think I forgot that there is no slide button. Whoops. Well, that's an out. Ball 1-1. Soft liner, grounder to third. Yagged there, fires to first. That's the third out. So the Wolfpack run themselves out of the inning, and it's still 1-0 to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Bracketeer. Fouls first pitch off 0-1. Curveball driven to right center. Going over is Roberts. Going back at the track, at the wall. Leaping, it's gone. And that's the second homer of the season for Bracketeer. It's now 2-0 Burglars. Now Cantor Kicky. Shortstop looking to keep the momentum going. Hard liner in the left center field. That's going to be in the gap. Diving play made by Kaufman, but it's Byer all the way to the wall. Krachniak managed to run it down, gets it in. Now hold him to a double. All right, I'm going to swap Roberts and Krachniak. I'm going to put Krachniak in right. He's slower than the other two. First pitch is popped up in the shallow right. Vega out, calling for it. Makes a catch for the first out. Werner retreats to second. Now twist Yagged. Hard liner up the middle, past Eddie into center field. It's going to get by Roberts all the way to the wall. That's going to score the run. It's another double for the Burglars, and it's 3-0. Ain't looking too good, folks. Here's Shark Dixon. Dixon fouls first pitch back 0-1. Swings through the curveball 0-2. Heater blown by him, strike 3, and that's the second out. Carmel Mele looks at a pitch inside, 1-1, 1-0. Second pitch hit up the middle, that's going to get in for a base hit. Goes coming up, firing for home. Runner will hold at third. First and third now with 2 outs. It's going to be up to Colombo to drive him in. Fouls first pitch back, 0-1. Cutter fouled off 0-2. Screwball dribbled to third. Jensen bare hands and fires to first. That's the third out, so the Wolfpack do manage to get out of the jam, but they do allow 2 runs on another homer and a nice double. 3-0 the Burglars to the 5th. Here's Kyle Big Country Jensen stepping in against Colombo. Pitch inside, 1-0. Fouls the second pitch back, 0-1, 1-1. Ball high, 2-1. Foul back, 2-2. That's ripped foul, still 2-2. Fouled off, still 2-2. Jensen keeps fighting. Ball low, 3-2. Ball inside, and Jensen works the walk. Good at bat from him to get the inning started. Now Krachniak up. Pitch is there, 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Check the swing, 2-2. Ball 3, full count now. Fouled off again, full count. Ball inside, ball 4. That's back-to-back walks to open the inning as Krachniak and Jensen are on. First and second for Kaufman. Kaufman looks at one high, 1-0. Strike 1, 1-1. Caught the corner. Drives that deep right field. Going back is Raul. He's looking up. It's in the track at the wall. It's gone. It just leaks over the edge, and Kaufman ties the game on a 3-run bomb to right center that just eked over the fence. It's her first of the season, and it's now 3-3. Those are also her first RBIs of the season, too. Kaufman she has been having a really good year. She was only batting .269, but no homers and no RBIs, like, at all. Tough year for her. Here's Eric Tan. He drives the first pitch into right field. Raul going back to the corner, calling for it on the track, though, and he will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Now Clay Lewandowski. Looks at one inside, 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. Ripped hard on the ground to first. Bracketeer there, though. He picks up the ball, taps the bag, and that's the second out. Now goes Roberts, 0 for 2 today. Ripped hard foul. Low ball 1. Skies the third pitch into center. Going back is the center fielder, calling for it now, coming in a few steps and making the catch is Butts for the third out. Wolfpack get 3 on homer, which is only their second hit of the game. They've tied it up 3-3 to the bottom of the 5th. Top of the Burglar lineup, though, so we got to look out. Here's Raul. Curveball caught the zone, 0-1. Screwball hard on the ground to short. Eddie in the hole. Backhands it and fires. Got him, 1 out. Here's Laura Hogwash. Swings to the fastball, 0-1. Cutter hard on the ground to second. Vega there, picks it up and fires, 2 outs. Here is Bracketeer. Fouled off, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Cutter high, 1-2. And he is down on strikes. Lewandowski's through the 5th cleanly. 3-3 remains the score as we go to the top half of the 6th with Vega, McGee, and Fragman due up. Colombo delivers. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Inside ball 1, 1-1. Driven deep to left center field. Going back is Butts at the track, at the wall, looking up. It's off the top of the wall. Vega will cruise into second with a sliding double. And that leads off the inning with a runner in scoring position for the meat of the Wolfpack order as Eddie McGee is due up. McGee looks at one inside, 1-0. The only at-bat, the only hitter to get on base both times he's come up to the plate. Once on a walk, once on a hit. Hard grounded to short. Kicky there, backhands it in the hole, fires the third. Now they're in a rundown. Eddie will reach base safely again. And that's into the seats. They've botched the rundown, and the runners will advance. Eddie to second, and the runner will score. It's now 4-3 Wolfpack on the error. Eddie's on third. No outs. Bragg drives the first pitch deep left field. Going back to the track is Dixon. He's looking up at the wall. It's gone. Home run, Mitchell Fragman. His 6th homer of the season, and he extends the Wolfpack lead 6-3. Now to bring up Kyle Big Country Jensen, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Jensen rips it up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. There's his first hit of the day. Jensen is on with still nobody out. Here's Von Bracknack, 0 for 1 with the walk. Still looking for his first hit on the season. Hard ground to the shortstop. It's past Kicky into left field, and that's Bracknack's first hit of the season. There it is, folks. He's finally done it. The creator of this series and your host has finally got his first hit.
Number 10, the left field.
And now Sarah Kaufman. It's 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer. Rips the first pitch on the ground to short. Kicky flips the second one. It's off the glove. It's off Mile's glove. No one is safe. It's an error on the second baseman. Bases loaded now with still nobody out for Tan. Tan way out in front of the changeup. 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Check the swing. It's 2-1. Colombo working himself into a jam now. Hard ground to the second. Mile backhands it, fires home. That's 1 out. Fire to first, 2 outs. So it's a 4-2-3 double play, and Lewandowski up, looking to drive in the runs. Pitch strike catches the corner, 0-1. Swings at the second pitch. The sky to pop fly, shallow left field. Kicky calling for it on the edge of the grass, makes the catch for the third out. The Wolfpack strand 2 more runners, but scratch across 3 more on a homer and an error by the Burglars, and it's now 6-3. Kicky looks at a pitch on this corner, 0-1. Two-seamer caught the corner again, 0-2. Heater caught the zone, and he's frozen, strike 3. He's down on strikes. Lewandowski still going strong. First pitch fouled off, 0-1 from Butts. Butts already has a home run today. Pops the second pitch into shallow right field. Vega calling off Fragman. She has it. Makes the catch for the second out. And here's Twist Yaga, the third baseman. Twist drives one deep center field. Going back is Roberts. He's going back at the track, at the wall, looking up. It's gone. Home run. Twists Yaga. The third baseman goes yard and makes it a 6-4 game on his first homer of the season. Now Shark Dixon up with 2 outs and nobody on. This will probably be Lewandowski's last inning. Ball's inside, 1-0. Fouled off. Swings through it 2-2. Full count. Swings through it, strike 3, and he is down on strikes for the final out of the inning, and Lewandowski gets through the 6th, though he does give up another homer on his 3rd home run given up of the day. Twist Yaga makes it a 6-4 game, but the Wolfpack still lead to the 7th. Top of their lineup due up against Colombo again, who's still out there. Ghost drives the first pitch into right center field. Going over his butts, he's calling for it in the gap. Will make the catch for the first out. I'll bring up Gabriela Vega. Xavier lines one softly to first. Bracketeer picks it up on a hop, taps the bag, and that's the 2nd out. Bring up Eddie McGee. McGee looks at one outside, ball 1. Fouled off, 1-1. Swings through a low pitch, 1-2. Chase one in the dirt, strike 3, and he's down on strikes for the final out of the inning. Colombo's through the 7th, but it's still a 6-4 game. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Lewandowski is exiting the game. Coming in to pitch will be Chin Malhan. Renegade looking to get 2 good innings. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Curveball ripped up the middle. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Roberts picks it up, fires into second. That'll be holding him to just a single. Colombo now up as Janik Rubble will be pinch hitting. First pitch hit up the middle. Diving try by Eddie, but it's through for another base hit. So back-to-back hits to start the inning. The Burglars are in business with the go-ahead run at the plate. And that is Delmer Rowell, the leadoff hitter. Looks at a curveball on the corner, 0-1. Swings through the changeup, 0-2. Two-seamer dribbled, foul. Oh, that's fair. Throw to first, we'll get the out, but the runners advance. That looked foul on my screen, but I guess it wasn't. Now catcher Laura Hogwash looking to drive in the 2 runners in scoring position at 2nd and 3rd. Only 1 out in the inning. Two-seamer dribble back to the mound. Renegade looks the runners back, fires to first. That's the 2nd out. 2 down now, and it's up to Yais Bracketeer to drive him in. Heater fouled off, 0-1. Curveball fouled off, 0-2. Changeup outside, 1-2. Two-seamer skied, shallow right field, going out Vega. Prakniak coming in, calling for it. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. And the Wolfpack get out of a jam in the 7th. No runs score. Rubble is exiting the game as Trevor Samplemore, the closer, is coming in to pitch. Here is Mitchell Fragman to lead off against the closer. Turns on it, rips the first pitch on the ground to second. Melee picks it up on a hop and fires the first one out. Now Big Country up 1 for 2 today. Single and a walk on his line score. Dribbled softly up the 3rd base line. Barehanded by Samplemore. Fires to first. That's the 2nd out. And now Von Prakniak 1 for 2, also with a single and a walk so far today. Ball outside, 1-0. Skies the 2nd pitch into center. Butts comes in a few steps, calling for it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out, and the Burglars hold the Wolfpack to nothing in the 8th. Bottom half of the 8th coming up. It remains 6-4 as Cantor Kiki leads off. Changeup is ripped foul, 0-1. Swings to the curveball, 0-2. Heater inside, 1-2. Two-seamer grounded on the ground to second. Melee backhands it in the hole. Fires to first. 1 out. Here's Bentley Butts. Butts looks at a pitch at low. 1-0. Second pitch ground softly up the first base line. It remains fair, and Fragman will step on the bag easily after barehanding the ball for the 2nd out. Here's 3rd baseman Twist Yagan. Fouls the first pitch back. 0-1. Second pitch is high. 1-1. Curveball fouled off. 1-2. Swings through the changeup, strike 3, and he is down on strikes for the final out of the inning as Hahn gets through the 7th and the 8th cleanly. Top of the 9th coming up. It remains 6-4. 7, 8, 9 do it for the Wolfpack here against Samplemore. Ball way in the dirt, 1-0. Hard grounder at the middle and another base hit for Kaufman. She's on with her 2nd hit of the day. Now to bring up Eric Tan. Ball catches the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Throw down, not in time. Kaufman steals 2nd. Lines first pitch, 2nd pitch softly into right. It'll hang up just enough for Rowell to make the catch down. That's the 1st out. Now due up is Renegade. He'll be pinch hit for. Going into hit. Will be Emily Blunt. Hard hit up the middle. It's off the pitcher's glove, ricochets to shortstop. Not in time. Then it will be a base hit. Or no, they wrote that down as an error. Here's Ghost Roberts. Ripped foul, 0-1. Way inside, ball 2, almost hit him. 2-1 count now. Ghost drives the pitch, deep center field, going back his butts, at the track, at the wall, looking up. It's gone. Home run, Eric Ghost Roberts, his 3rd of the year, and it's now 9-4 Wolfpack. Here's to Gabriela Xavier Vega. Ripped up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. That was a hanging breaking ball, and it broke right to the middle of the plate. You ain't missing those pitches. Out here anyway, Xavier's on with the hit. And now Eddie McGee. Ball way inside, almost crunked him, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. Throw down, not in time. Xavier steals 2nd. Eddie drives that 3rd pitch into deep center field, going back his butts. He's at the track, at the wall, looking up. It's gone! Home run, Eddie McGee. That's going to make it an 11-4 Wolfpack lead as he hits his 3rd homer of the season. Now to bring up Mitchell Fragman. 1 out, no one on. Ball outside, 1-0. Chases one high, fouls it back behind the plate. Hogwash there, makes the catch, 2nd out. Yeah, big country up. Samplemore leaving the game as Screw Downhill's coming in to pitch. Looks like he got hurt at some point during the season. He still hasn't fully recovered. Ball hit up the middle. That's a base hit for Jensen. Keeps the inning alive here with 2 down. And that'll bring up Prakniak. Guy's first pitch into shallow right center field. Coming in is Rowell. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. Wolfpack push across a couple more, make it 11-4. And Jackson, no mercy, merciless will be coming into pitch. The 7-run lead. First pitch, line to left. Diving stop made by Eddie in the hole. Gets up and fires. Got him by half a step. What a play by Eddie McGee to get the first batter out. Here's Carmel Mile. Swings for the pitch, 0-1. Fork ball popped up in front of the mound. Merciless comes off and looks calling for it. He'll make the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Screw Downhill, no pinch hitter for him. First pitch hit hard on the ground to 2nd. Bounces off her glove, but Vega recovers, fires the 1st, and that's the 3rd and final out. And Wolfpack managed to secure their 10th victory of the season, 11-4. That 9th inning really clinched it for us. Every starter got a hit except for Tan and Lewandowski, obviously. There were 4 home runs on our line score, 1 from Roberts, 1 from McGee, 1 from Fragman, and 1 from Kaufman. All of varying degrees, of course. Lewandowski goes 6 innings, gives up 4 runs, manages still to get the win. Hahn gives 2 scoreless innings of relief, and Merciless gives 1 scoreless inning of relief as well. On the other side, Colombo goes 7 good innings, gives up 6 runs, however. And he records a loss on the year. Samplemore came in for an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 homers. He didn't have a good outing, but Downhill came in, got the 1 out he needed to get, so good for him. Here's your line scores. Sarah Kaufman, 2 for 4, homer, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Eddie McGee, 2 for 4 with a homer, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored on his line. And Twist Yaga, 2 for 4, homer, double, 2 RBIs, and a run scored on his. So again, the Wolfpack go proved 10-0 on the year. We were already clinched to be in the playoffs. Now it's just a matter of how much we screwed the Burglars over with that. Because if you think about it, Burglars are second in our division. And with that, the home runs are in. No, just kidding. But that moved the Burglars back another game. So they're now only 1 game ahead of the Ungalots. If the Ungalots win, they will tie. So let's see what happens. Mandibles taking on the Sewer Sneaks. Mandibles win easily, 5-1, cruise to the victory, keeping pace with the Derbies. Burglars now taking on the Aggressors, and they almost blew it again with that bullpen, but they do manage to eke it out, 6-5. Mandibles now taking on the Derbies. This is for first place. Mandibles come back and win 10-8. And improve to 7-4, and the Derbies fall to 6-4. They now have a half-game lead, putting the Derbies only 2 above the Buckaroos. So it's looking like the Mandibles and Derbies will be making the playoffs. But actually, the Mandibles have been guaranteed into the playoff already. They are in. If the Derbies win 1 game, they're in as well. If they lose both and the Buckaroos win both of theirs, the Buckaroos will tie with them, and it'll be down to run differential at that point. Sewer Sneaks are already eliminated from the playoffs in the Intrepid Conference. So right now, the Intrepid Conference has 1 playoff team locked in, ready to go. On our side, we're already locked in to go. Burglars are only a game and a half ahead of the Ungalots. So the Ungalots need to beat us in this upcoming matchup in order to have a chance of making the playoffs. If we beat them, we will guarantee almost 100% guarantee the Burglars a spot in the playoffs. And the Aggressors have already been eliminated as foretold, and they are our last matchup of the season. Coming up in next episode, we will be taking on the Ungalots in the next to last game of our season as Kyle Schmidt, their second pitcher, will be taking on our third pitcher, Edward Double D Vincent. Hopefully, it's going to be a great matchup for you guys to watch, and hopefully this episode makes it to YouTube. Thank you all so much for watching. This is The Nasty One, signing off.